Hey, what's up? How you doing, fellow Switch bargain hunters? I hope you're doing well. I'm James Amera here at SwitchWatch, and this is our weekly bargain series. Yes, we scour the UK, EU, and US eShops to uncover the gems, the deals that we think are worth your hard-earned cash. So, what games take our fancy this week? I'm going to hand over to Juan first. Juan, what is your pick this week?
Thanks very much, James. Well, one of the games that I've put the most hours into on the Nintendo Switch is Monster Hunter Generations, and I managed to do that with my very young daughter. We both had a fantastic time with 70% off at this moment. It's a fantastic deal. Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate continues the popular series from Capcom, and for me, it's a perfect fit on the Nintendo Switch. Because it's a portable form factor and because of that local co-op capability, which means that you can play with a bunch of friends. And if you're someone who missed the series, the premise is really simple. It's an action RPG with real-time battles where you take on huge monsters, slay them, and then of course use the loot to improve and create new weapons and armor. The focus is on getting better gear, which replaces the leveling system in most other RPGs, and it makes for a thrilling and addictive game loop. Now, of course, we also have Monster Hunter Rise now, which is a fantastic game too. But you can't go wrong with either, in my opinion. Of course, Rise being the newer game is, in my opinion, better. But with such a heavy discount at the moment on Ultimate, you're going to have a good time if you haven't picked this one up yet. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you on the next one.
Hey everyone, it's Jordan here, back in with my bargain of the week. For me, it's all about justice this week. The great Attorney Chronicles has a pretty decent sale going on, that it might just be the perfect time to pick up this double pack of phenomenal adventure games. While these were originally 3DS games, this Switch release is the first time we had them in English. And we are so glad we finally got to play them, because many would argue that these two games offer just as much, if not more, quality than the other games in the Ace Attorney series. And you know, as a big fan of the original Phoenix Wright trilogy, it's almost painful to say, but one cannot lie. The sale isn't huge, just 25% off in Europe and the UK, but a tasty 38% off in North America, offering the best value at just $25. That's a really great price, pretty much the jumping on point. That is my bargain of the week.
Thanks very much there, Jordan and Juan. Two great picks there, but I think I've got you both beaten with my pure value. Yes, XCOM 2 is one of the best strategy games ever. That's my opinion, of course, and I really was happy to get my hands on it a while back, and it doesn't disappoint. It's a tactical turn-based sci-fi epic that sees you fighting off aliens that overtook our home planet in the first game. The countless options, story, and challenging gameplay make this a must-have. In fact, it featured in our top Switch games of 2020 back then, and with a humongous 90% off now, it really is the best time to buy this one. Now, up next from us is Brokey. Yes, we love this one and think that it's just not been talked about enough, to be honest. With 67% off in the UK, EU, and the US, it's its lowest ever price, and now is the time to give this Northern World mystery full of magic and monsters a try. You chart your journey, save your family, and make friends along the way in a game full of folklore and mystery. Ashen is a wonderful Dark Souls-inspired title that evokes that same feeling you get when you first booted up Dark Souls, but has its own style and story. The graphics are superb, combining simplicity and detail in a really brilliant way. The soundtrack is spot on as well, with gloomy, expanding tracks. Unlike most similar titles, there is a sense of partnerships and community here. You'll be accompanied by a companion who is very useful. The lore, lands and style are all great, but combat is where this game shines. The AI is excellent and the controls are sharp. You cannot go wrong picking this one up. And talking about Dark Souls, is anyone else out there as addicted to Elden Ring as I am? I have not put that one down on my Xbox Series X. Anyway, moving on. Hand of Fate's sequel brings more of the unique and engrossing gameplay to the table. A heady mix of strategic card deck building and role-playing, complete with a choose-your-own story style. The Switch really is the perfect home for this unique and deeply engrossing title. I think it's going to be better than most people think in terms of their enjoyment, so definitely give this one a try if those two genres are up your street. Invisible Ink is a turn-based tactics stealth game incorporating elements of rogue-like gameplay. This is one not to be missed. It's quite old now, and you take control of Invisible's agents in the field and infiltrate the world's most dangerous corporations. Stealth, precision, and teamwork are essential in high-stakes, high-profit missions where every move may cost an agent their life. What I love is the roster of characters that you unlock as the game progresses, and the deep customizations of builds with different agents having different skills, items, augments, and programs, so you can adapt to your surroundings and your own playstyle. If you've not seen this one before, then definitely check this one out. This is a massive collection of 12 Street Fighter titles which encompass the Street Fighter 1, Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 3, and the Street Fighter Alpha series. This series is so iconic, and it's fantastic to have all of these titles under one collection. The controls are solid, and there are lots of little additional features for fans of the series. And the biggest addition is online play, which is welcome indeed. This is a great look at the history of the godfather of fighters, and all at under £10. It's a really decent price. Now, for my next pick, I've got Forager. This is a 2D open world game with exploration, farming, and crafting, and all with bright, vibrant colours. It's extremely addictive. Its simple mechanics of scavenging for items and using them to expand your land is satisfying. If you like games like Stardew Valley, for example, then take a look at this one, especially with a healthy 60% off at the minute. Yes, Your Grace, you have to say it in that voice. This one tells a tale of Davin, a medieval knight ruled by King Eric. In this kingdom management RPG, petitioners will arrive in the throne room each turn to ask for your advice and assistance. The game is set in a fictional world where monsters and arcane practices inspired by Slavic folklore are the order of the day. Villagers will ask for your help with various problems, from monsters attacking the village to a lack of places to relax and enjoy themselves. Some will bring humour to your throne room, and some will present you with difficult choices. Your family is important too, and throughout your time as king, you will have to support them in their struggles. A really interesting title at a great price now. Human Fall Flat is a silly physics-based game that sets you up for slapstick laughs. It will tickle you with the funny situations that you end up in. You play as a Play-Doh basic character in a blocky world, and for its short campaign, it's fun, but it does wear off after some time. There is local co-op to extend the giggles, and the developer has added online multiplayer as well, which is a welcome addition. And personally, I think local co-op is the best way to enjoy this one, having a laugh with a mate. I really enjoyed this first-person shooter. Your task is to lead the ragtag Void Bastards out of the Sargasso Nebula. You make decisions on where to go and what to fight, and you will strategize and plan missions. What I love in this 12-hour campaign is that when one of the characters dies, another will step in and the progress is retained. That each prisoner has different traits as well, and you'll be sure to get there eventually. It's got really cool looking visuals, and the gameplay is nice and a little bit different, as it's not just about shooting all the time. And the overall package is of high quality, so I say don't miss it at this price point if you've not picked it up yet. And that's it, folks. There you have it, a bunch of bargains on sale this week that we think are worth picking up. Let us know in the comments down below what takes your fancy. I'm off to go back to Elden Ring and play it. Don't shoot me. Yes, I know it's not on the Nintendo Switch. Anyways, before I go, you might remember that we had a fabulous EPOS H3 hybrid headset to give away, and I want to reveal that now. So the winner is at RBM11 Richie. So I'm guessing your name's Richie. Congratulations to you. Please contact us on Twitter and we'll get that one out to you in the post. Thank you so much for everyone who participated, and we'll be back with more videos later on this week. I hope you have a fabulous week. Take care.